Thank you very much for joining me once again for Amazon Sellers News, where I have the pleasure of reporting to sellers all over the world the breaking news from our 10,000-foot view as we help thousands of sellers a year and reinstate tens of thousands of listings and save tens of thousands of jobs every single year all across the country and all across the world. So today's first breaking news story are suspensions that are arising from third-party sellers jumping on listings that were created by others. What we're seeing are IP complaints against listings where copyrighted images were used, images that were scraped from the internet, images taken from brands' websites, and they were created by one seller, and then additional sellers are jumping on that listing. Now, this type of suspension has happened sporadically for years and years. We're just seeing a dramatic increase in it right now. So if you're jumping onto a listing, we suggest you do a little bit of research and try and find out where that image came from, or better yet, try and figure out who created the listing. If the listing was created by the brand itself, you should be good to go as long as you're delivering the same exact product with the same exact benefits, and therefore have the protection of the first sale doctrine. If that listing was created by another seller and they hijacked that picture or that verbiage, you may have a problem. Second breaking news, the misuse of counter notices. The Digital Millennium Copyright Act created this really cool thing for sellers, where if you're accused of violating somebody's copyright and either you did not or you're very confident that the brand owner, the rights owner, is not actually going to file a lawsuit against you, you can serve what's called a counter notice. And that counter notice says either sue me or else my listing goes back up and your complaint goes away. Now, this is a really great tool if you're confident you're not going to get sued, but it does have some danger. So before serving a counter notice, one, you want to do some research on that brand or rights owner and see if they've actually engaged in any litigation. And then number two, make your best business decision whether it's worth the risk of drawing a lawsuit versus never suing you and your listing going back up. But we've certainly seen a rise in the misuse of counter notices, and I want to make sure if you're deciding to use one that you're making a good educated decision. Third breaking news story, drop shippers and 24-hour notices. 24-hour notices came in about 6 or 7 months ago, and they were like prevalent for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then they disappeared again. We're getting calls and emails and chats from drop shippers who are getting this 24-hour notice, and of course you're freaking out that you need to do something within 24 hours. One thing, we've never seen Amazon really hold people to their deadlines. It used to be 17 days for a plan of action, the 72-hour notices and 24-hour notices, and we've never seen any substantive effect of actually getting in a plan of action after the deadline. We've even had success reinstating accounts that are years and years and years out, having been suspended way more than 17 days. But the breaking news is that we are seeing an increase in this type of notice from Amazon. So drop shippers, while I absolutely love how you make money, and there is still millions and millions of dollars to be made, Amazon seems to take the position that it does not like drop shippers, and it comes in waves. So drop shippers, just beware of the 24-hour notices. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I strongly believe it is better to get out a high-quality, persuasive, concise, well-supported plan of action than to rush just to get something out the door. Okay, last breaking news story are easier plans of action and easier reinstatements on the horizon. Now, we are really, really great at writing plans of action because we're really good writers. We know the issues. We are professionally trained at writing. We focus on plans of action. And also, we see the changes before anybody else because we do so many plans of action. But 2 of our team members have received emails specifically from Amazon where Amazon specifically asks for photographs. So if you can show the authenticity through a picture, that may be the first start, the first step in a path towards easier plans of action and even easier reinstatements. If you'd like to learn more about any one of our news stories, please visit our website, AmazonSellersLawyer.com. It is the largest depository of free information for sellers anywhere in the world. And also, here is your call to action, or here's my request for you to take some action. If you like Amazon Sellers News, if you're learning anything at all, if you're picking out even one bit of information that is helpful to you, please share this video and please like this video. It helps us tremendously. So please share, please like, and please join me again tomorrow for another episode of Amazon Sellers News.